What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope I am recording. I hope I'm recording audio this time. I went to edit pretty much this video that I'm making now because I have to redo it. Went to edit it last night and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm playing the video back. I'm like, geez, why is there no... I don't hear any sound. There's no audio. I look at my GoPro. Well, first I'm like trying to raise the volume on my computer. I'm raising the volume in Adobe Premiere. I'm like, wait a minute. There's no like sound feedback at all. I look at my GoPro setup and the mic is just barely like unplugged. It wasn't connected fully. I'm like, oh god. So it kind of not necessarily worked out for the better, but it's been pretty shitty the past few days here in New York weather-wise. I've been riding almost every day, not in the rain, but it has been raining. It's been pretty cloudy. Today's the first day where it's been like pretty warm and sunny, so perfect day to ride, perfect day to remake the video that I was going to make. And with that being said, as you could probably hear, if not, hopefully now you could probably hear, I recently installed a new aftermarket full exhaust system on the bike. It's from a brand out in the UK called Max Torque Cans. I kind of just found them online, saw a couple videos, thought their exhaust sounded really nice. It was also the only exhaust that I could find besides some like Chinese brands off eBay, for instance Lextech, which do look and they seem like they make a good exhaust, but I kind of like the Max Torque Cans, and from the like videos that I've seen, I thought it sounded pretty good in the video. I'm actually really thrilled with how it sounds in person too. Originally I wanted a Yoshimura, but they are completely sold out everywhere. And the thing is with the Max Torque Cans, with this exhaust, I was a little worried because they're made in the UK and they're shipped from the UK. Obviously it's a UK company. So I'm thinking, geez, to ship it to New York, it's got to take at least a month. It's going to be weeks. I ordered it, and I want to say, I think I ordered it on a Sunday. I had asked them about, I believe, a tracking number on Monday, and then I got the tracking number via DHL that day. Really prompt response. Wasn't expecting them to process and ship it so quickly. I thought it would take a couple more days. And I swear within like 5 days, I think I had the exhaust. I'm like, no way. So really happy with that. If you're in the market for an exhaust for one of these bikes or anything else that Max Torque Cans offers, highly recommend it. Even if you're not in the UK, shipping was not it took no time. And with COVID and everything like that, I mean, if I was to do this last year, one, I don't even know if they would be open. Two, it would probably take about 2 months to get here. But yeah, as of right now, it takes like 5 days to get from the UK to New York. Cost wise, I think it was around somewhere between $300 and $400 US. There is some conversion there, and shipping, I forget what shipping was. It had to be about 50 or 70 pounds, I think. Which definitely added to the cost. I forget, don't quote me on these numbers, but I don't recall it being more than 400 total US dollars, not pounds, 400 US dollars. So yeah, it's a full exhaust system. Really happy with it. Install was a little trickier than expected. Taking the stock exhaust off was fairly simple, besides where it went into the head, and then putting it back on there was a little tricky too. It didn't seem like the fitment was 100%, but it worked and everything seems fine. So I think fitment wise it ended up being okay. The only, I don't know if you could call it an issue, the mounting bracket for the silencer could be improved. I don't know if I'm missing a bracket, if they forgot to send me something. I mean, there was nothing else left in the box. But it's the muffler, the silencer, whatever, it's on there, it's hanging. I mean, it's secured. I didn't think it was as secure with all the vibration, but it hasn't moved, and the bolt hasn't come loose or anything. So I'm probably going to take a look at it and revisit it, maybe make a little bracket that I know for sure it's 100% secure. I went to Home Depot and was looking at a couple different like pieces that I could kind of fabricate together and make something. But there's this Z bracket online. I think it's like $8 and you get 5 of them, so I may just end up ordering that. But yeah, so exhaust, I think it sounds great. I wanted, because the bike is it's smaller than like a your average motorcycle, it's more like a moped. I wanted to make sure that, like, yes, not only am I seen, but I wanted to be heard too, because sometimes people, I mean, I kind of noticed it a lot. They'll look at you and then just pull out in front of you. Or, for instance, when I'm coming up on someone in their blind spot, I want to make sure that they know, in case they wanted to merge over into the next lane that I'm in, they hear me before they see me, let's say. Because I know, like, when I'm driving, at least in my car, I'll hear a Harley or, someone in the loud Van Hines exhaust, or any loud exhaust for that matter. I'll hear them before I see them in a lot of instances. So wanted to make sure that I could be heard. I didn't want to be obnoxious or anything like that necessarily. I did want a nicer exhaust tone, which I've accomplished, and I also, for safety reasons, wanted it for that too. So highly recommend it. Max Torque cans, if you're in the market. They're really the only company that is like selling a full exhaust, like everything. Not that you have to buy the silencer separate, the downpipe and all that stuff separate. A lot of these companies only have the pipes, and then you have to buy the silencer, and it was just confusing because I wasn't sure like what part would really fit. At least I know with this, it all came in one, and like everything, everything was meant for each other and it all fit. So there was no guessing. But yeah, highly recommend it. I'll throw the links down in the description. In the description, you'll see pretty much all my gear, helmets, GoPro accessories, what I've done to the bike. I'll list all the parts. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm using them at that time. For instance, you're going to see a couple of my helmets up there. Obviously not wearing multiple helmets at the same time. But it's there for you guys to take a look. And if you're interested, just so you can kind of have an idea of what my setup is. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, comment if you so wish, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.